Hello, CW here, and today we are going to learn programming. Now, this video is for those who have never programmed in their life. It's for people who want to maybe study computer engineering or maybe computer science later on. Um, it's not like a veteran-friendly video. There are gonna be some errors, not like not like significant errors, but I'm gonna explain stuff in a very easy way to make newcomers to programming, um, to make them understand it easier. So enough of rambling, let's go. First thing we gotta learn to understand it, to understand programming is what are data types. Now, a data type A data type is a classification of what type of a variable is our variable. Uh, you don't really need to know that. What you need to know is we categorize data types into three different categories. We got value, reference, and pointer types. Today we're gonna look at three very basic and easiest ones from category value types. Uh, these are integer, character, and double. Uh, so so yeah, uh, let's take a look at integer first. An integer represents a 32-bit single precision floating point number. You don't really need to know that now when you're starting. Just know that integer can represent a natural number like 2. My god. Also like minus 106. It could represent any number from minus 2 billion to plus 2 billion without decimals. That's what we got our double for. But whatever, moving on to integer again. Uh, Imagine as integer as a basket. Imagine a variable of type integer as basket. You put numbers, natural numbers, in that basket so you can use them later on. So let's see how that works. I got Visual Studio set up here, and we're gonna test it out. So first things first, we need to tell a computer what type of a variable we'll have, and we type int. From that we tell a computer that we're using an integer. Now, name. What are we going to name our variable? We can put any name. I can use n, representing a number. You can't use a number in front of the name or like a dot in front of the name, etc. But just stick to, I don't know, names like Bobby, Booby. Oh my god, Booby. Like Bobby and N, or like a number, something simple. Let's do N. So what we've done in this line is we have declared a variable which name is n, and we told the computer this is an integer. So now we have a variable but no value. We gotta put as I said, we can put numbers, we can put values into this basket. So now we're going to put a value into our basket. That's how you do it. Basically what we've done, we said n will now be 12. We've assigned a value 12 to our n. Sorry. That does not mean equals. It's not the same thing. It's you might get confused, but equals is something completely different in programming. I'm gonna touch it in later on in other videos. Um, okay, so we need to prove that that this works. Console, my God, console write line and break. Okay, let's see if it works. Yep, it works. What we did, let's go over it again. We said we got an integer named n, and its value is going to be 12. This 16th line of code is an output. We outputted our n, which has a value of 12. You know? That's how you can understand it. So what we've done, if we came here, we've put 12 into our integer. An integer can, don't get confused, an integer can hold one value at a time. So don't try to do it like, I don't know, n equals 12 and then n equals 33. I mean 22, because now it's going to be 22. It overrides the older value. Okay. We touched on integers, and now let's do a character. So a character is a 16-bit Unicode character. That's what it represents. It's basically this table right here. So as you see, for now you can forget about this first column and focus on last 3 columns, so you'll get basic knowledge of what a character can hold. So and focus on all the red characters. A character can hold a plus. A character can hold a T, large T, or I don't know, I, small I, lowercase and uppercase. So let's test it out. We're gonna delete it and say char or char or whatever you want to call it. Letter equals to apostrophe a. We use apostrophe, so we tell a computer that it's a character, basically. You don't really need like specifics of why we use exactly these and blah blah blah. Just when you've declared a character and you want to assign a value to the character, use apostrophe. So let's test it out. If it works, letter, and it's gonna show a. Anything more on character will come later on. It's a bit more complicated than an integer, but for now it's okay to know that a character can hold like letters. That's what you must remember. If you remember that, that's okay. Third thing, we got a double. Double can hold decimal numbers like 3.4. That's a decimal number. It cannot be in an integer basket. It cannot be in a character basket. It can be in a double basket. Let's do it like this, and we go A here. That's an A. And let's do another one like this. Okay, so variable type double can hold decimal numbers, even negative. So let's test it out. We got double des equals to, I don't know, 44.8. That's a decimal number. It cannot be stored in an integer basket. It can be stored in a double basket. We've named it DEC. You can name it whatever, as I said. Let's test it out. And it works perfectly. You need to assign a value with dot, a decimal with dot, or else it won't work. You'll get an error. So that's all for this video. Just remember these like 3 simple things. An integer holds all the natural numbers from -2 billion up to +2 billion. A character can hold characters, such as letters, and also like something like a dot or something like a percentage sign. Character can hold that, and a double can hold decimal numbers. So focus on this. You can test things out, declare, install Visual Basic, Visual Studio, sorry, declare variables, declare numbers, and output them out, so you'll get a very basic understanding of what's going on. So that's all for this video. See you next time.